Hey guys, I'm Greg. I'm here at the Honda Center to see my Anaheim Ducks taking on our rivals and Neil's second favorite team, the San Jose Sharks, and you're watching Post to Post.
Hello and welcome to Post, the channel where we discuss all things hockey and all teams. And I apologize for being a little inactive on the channel. There was no video yesterday. There's not going to be any video today until late tonight. I was taking a little bit of a break, working on a few other projects, but there was lots of news in the NHL yesterday and today. I'm glad you're able to join me for this video. You just got home from the airport, so good timing, I guess. You're not really sure what has happened around the league in the past day or two, so I'm going to kind of tell you as I tell you guys. You guys already know. You're probably just tuning in for my opinion on the stuff.
Yeah,
so.
I'm quite out of touch. Worked all day, didn't have time to really follow social media or anything, and was at the airport tonight doing the thing I do, the teaching thing, and so I'm in the dark. Help me out.
Okay, so first thing, which is channel related, the bonus podcast that we did that wasn't hockey related, we talked about all kinds of life stuff. Here are the next round of questions.
Holy smokes!
There are a lot, so we will be doing it again, but on our second channel, more Post to Post.
Nice.
So it's going to be a new podcast, I guess.
I enjoyed doing that so much, and I'm so pleased to see that you've got other questions to ask.
Tons of questions.
I'm not supposed to see those.
Yeah, you can't see them yet. There's probably about 2 or 3 podcasts worth of questions in there.
Let's do it.
So we need to think of a name. The original name that you thought it was Having a Yak.
Yeah.
A few other names have been thrown around, but...
You're actually going to name it?
I kind of like that name, Having a Yak, yeah. It's not taken either, I looked it up.
Really?
Everything else I could think of was taken, so...
Having a Yak.
Having a Yak is available. Anyways, that'll be on the second channel.
All right.
Not sure how often we'll do that, maybe every second week.
Hopefully every day. I mean,
every day.
I have opinions and just...
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first bit of news, and this isn't really in order at all, actually, but just how I have it written down. Gabranson signed with the Canucks for 3 years, $4 million average. He was previously making 3.5, so just a little bit of a raise. He's only 26. He's a guy who gets a lot of hate from certain people. I don't think I'm as down on him as most people are. He does play the top 4 role in Vancouver. I don't know if he would be in a top 4 role in any other team. It depends on the team, obviously. If he went to Nashville, he wouldn't even be in the top 6. So it depends on the team. I think it's an okay signing for the most part. I'm a little worried, though. It could go either way. So I don't really have much of an opinion on the signing, to be honest. I don't watch Vancouver enough to really...
I definitely don't.
Opinion, yeah. Miles Wood was suspended 2 games. This you do know?
I do know. I saw the hit. I was surprised when I saw the NHL's explanation. Can I go in? Can I weigh in?
Absolutely, yeah.
Because they didn't talk about him leaving his feet. When they described the nature of the offense and why he was getting his 2-game suspension, to me, the fact he left his feet and launched himself was the most egregious part of that offense, and they didn't even talk about that.
Well, it's a huge no-no. I mean, it's in the rules. You cannot leave your feet to deliver a check. So.
And the fact they didn't even talk about that, I just thought that was odd.
It just screams of the inconsistency that we've seen from NHL player safety. It's a little frustrating. I'm okay with the amount of games that he got suspended.
It's his first time.
It's his first time. He's a first-time offender. I was more concerned with how much he lost it. He went all burrows and just lost it, and he attacked the other guy from behind and broke his visor. I think I can't remember who that was. And his face got bloody and stuff. Yeah, that's pretty. That's kind of something you don't really want to see in the game if you're a kid watching. I don't mind that stuff, but if you're a kid watching there and you see that front row, that's tough to see. Anyways, hopefully he learns his lesson. He plays on that edge. He throws his body around a lot. I do like Miles Wood, but this made me like him less. Hopefully he learns his lesson. He's still young.
And he opted for a telephone hearing on that, so he got a talking to.
He did.
And it's about 9 or 10 grand, I think, is the overall salary.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think the fine was in the $9,000 to $10,000 range for that. Yeah. Well, I think it tracks with how much you make, right? So
that still seems low, though. Anyways, Flyers acquire Mrazek from Detroit.
From Detroit?
Did you hear that?
I did see that.
Okay.
And that was for a 4th rounder?
Conditional 3rd pick and a conditional 4th pick, I think. And it's weird, the conditions are weird. So if Mrazek wins 5 games in the playoffs the fourth pick turns into a third pick, and if he wins 6, it turns into a second pick or something like that. And if they sign Mrazek in the offseason, then the other pick turns into a second pick. Or it's confusing. I don't really understand it. But well, I mean, I understand it. It's just I don't remember exactly what it was. But all the details are online. You can find it. But I actually like this trade, and for no reason. I kind of feel like Mrazek actually does fit in Philadelphia, and it's a trade that they had to make, not a trade that they wanted to make, because
they were up against it.
Neuwirth got injured, and then Elliot's injured, so they're on their third string goalie playing Lion, and so they had to make a trade. They had to bring him in. It's really unfortunate. Wayne Simmons just got injured as well. I think he's out 2 to 4 weeks or something like that.
Oh, really?
Like, they're really hurting right now. So and they're in a really, I don't want to say comfortable position, but they're in a prime position to do some damage in the playoffs. Who knows? Anything could happen.
Yep.
So they have to take the opportunity and make some trades and do the best they can to put a team on the ice that can be competitive. So it's a trade they had to make, and I think Elliott's their guy moving forward. He did a lot better than I thought he would this year. So I was wrong there in my season prediction, but I feel like they still want to hold on to him. So I can kind of see the Flyers maybe signing Mrazek as a backup, or maybe they can tandemize. Is that a word? Probably not. Anyways, that's my thoughts. I thought it was okay.
Yep.
Let's see. So I was threw in a little fact here. How many goalies do you think that the Flyers have been through as an organization? And I'm talking just starters. I'm not talking goalies total. I'm talking about backups, just starters, since Carey Price has been the starter for the Montreal Canadiens.
Oh, that was what, 2006 or 7?
2007? I thought it was 2008.
Well, maybe it was, because he played a couple of years with Tri-Cities after he was drafted. Wow, so 10 years we're talking.
10 years. How many goalies have they been? How many starting goaltenders have they been through?
3.
9. 9.
Wow.
Biron, oh man, I can't even, I looked at the list. There's so many. I think Ray Emery, Bobrovsky.
Bobrovsky was...
Yeah. Brizgalov. The list is huge. Some good goalies on the list.
They had Bob?
Yeah.
Did he just walk away, or did they trade him?
I can't remember what happened, to be honest.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, it's
wow. I'm shocked. I'm surprised.
Next on the list, the Bruins acquire Holden from the Rangers. You probably haven't heard about that one.
No, I haven't. Because I know we talked on the weekend about the possibility of McDonough.
Yeah. So they took Holden off the Rangers' hands in exchange for O'Gara and a third-round pick. So kind of a depth move there a little bit. I'm not sure where Holden slots in on the Bruins, but probably on the top 6, like the high end of the top, or the low end? The low end of the top 6 or the high end of the top 6? 5 or 6. The 5 or 6 spot. Anyways, that's going to help them a lot going into the playoffs. Nick Holden does have experience. Not a lot of people love Nick Holden, but he does have experience, and I think that trade is probably beneficial for both teams. His salary's not that bad, so.
And who went the other way again? I didn't hear.
O'Gara and a third-round pick.
O'Gara.
Just a young kid. He's played only a couple games this year, but he looked okay.
Cool. Good luck.
Seattle season ticket drive starts March 1st, I believe. I think it was March 1st. Maybe it was May 1st. I think it was March 1st. Anyways, so that's, it seems so crazy to say that because it feels like yesterday that I was talking about the the Vegas ticket drive, season ticket drive that happened. There's so many questions around that. And now we're sitting here with Seattle just approaching their season ticket drive. They're going to get it. No team has failed. No expansion bid team has failed getting the season ticket drive. So it's just a formality, really.
Have they announced their target for what they want or need to have for season tickets to make it go?
I'm not sure. What was Vegas's?
I don't know what that was in numbers. I remember Winnipeg, because they had a smaller arena, they had to really load up on season tickets because they needed to make sure they were going to basically pack that thing every night. So I don't know the climate, what the economy is like for that season ticket drive in Seattle. But like you, I can't imagine that it won't be a smashing
I
success.
felt like it was like 14,000 or something, but that's.
I think that's about a good number.
Yeah, yeah. I'm assuming it's going to be around there.
Yeah.
I guess it'll depend on what the capacity is on the arena once they renovate it.
Do the refit.
We'll probably hear more news on that in the next coming weeks.
Yeah.
Or next month.
Well, good luck to them.
Yep. And the last thing on my list is the Toronto Maple Leafs have traded Eric Fair to the San Jose Sharks. You probably haven't heard of this either.
Didn't hear that.
For a 2020 7th round pick.
2020
7th round pick.
7th round. So 2.5 years away and a 7th round.
Yeah, it's a trade that they were going to lose him anyway, and I mean they're right at that ceiling of players. I think they were at 50, now they're at 49, now they're at 48.
Ooh.
So it's a trade that they had planned kind of all along because they knew they had to get down a little bit. But I mean,
Have they been playing him very much?
I don't know, not at all.
Yeah.
But for a 7th round pick, you're going to lose him anyway. You might as well get something for him.
Well, as we used to say in the Miramichi, better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick.
I guess so. Anyways, San Jose gets their 4th line center role there. I guess he does have experience. He'll slot in hopefully nicely. If things work out with San Jose, they won't have to use him, but at least he's there if they need to use him. And who knows? So maybe a little bit of a fresh start for him in San Jose. He'll go over to the West Coast and try his best. So.
And a lot of teams that are tooling up for the playoffs, they want to get some black aces on the roster. Players that can play simulating the opposing teams.
Oh, yes.
For practices.
Yeah,
and having someone new in the role like that, even if he's a black ace, would be something that probably has some value to a team that hopes to be in the playoffs. So.
And it looks like they will be in the playoffs.
Looking good.
They're right there. I mean, there's a couple teams right on their tail. Even LA. I mean, LA goes in and then they're out, and they're in and they're out, and it's just it's gonna be stressful for LA fans.
Yeah.
You win one game and you're in, then you lose and you're back out. Yeah,
oh, I know what they feel like. But
do you?
We don't have that stress now.
No, we don't.
Not
we
this
have
year.
Different stresses.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's all my list. So
cool.
Thank you for joining me for this video.
Thanks for having me down.
Yeah,
I just walked in the door and so let's do some TV. So,
yeah, so hope you guys are having a good day. Sorry for the no upload yesterday. Not sure what else is coming up this week. I'm really trying to get done the second part of how I make my videos. So I'm showing you how I edit my videos and stuff. It's just I'm running into some technical difficulties of how I'm going to do it. And that's what I was doing yesterday. That's why there was no video. So I just need to fix a few things, but it's coming.
Cool.
Soon. Just be patient. And I'm not sure what else is coming this week, but I'll figure something out. So thanks, guys.
Things will happen.
Things will happen. The trade deadline's Monday, so yeah, you're right.
Thanks for
Look at all the stuff that happened today. So
yeah.
I'll be back here tomorrow, probably saying some more garbage.
Heck
so,
yeah.
Thanks, guys, for watching. Appreciate it. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys later. Adios.